Hey, aloha. Another beautiful day in paradise. One of my favorite topics right here. People call me all the time. They want me to help them break down their business. And it never gets any further than this step. And people that follow it start to experience a turnaround in their business. And so I want to share it with you. Basically, it is a system. I mean, duplication without a standardized system in your team it's a freaking fairy tale. It's freaking nuts, you know, because division among leaders, if your leaders are doing something different, well, guess what? Division among leaders always leads to division among teams. So you need a system. What is a system, I say to people? And they don't have a freaking clue as to, well, we tell people about the ingredients in the product. That's not a system, it's a freaking pitch. This is a definition of a system. A system is a procedure, a process, that's for my Canadian friends, or a process, if you're from New England, a process, okay? It's a procedure, process, method, or course of action designed to achieve a specific result. So, when I say to people, what's your system? They don't have one. I give them the definition. What result do you want to get? Well, I want to sponsor somebody. Well, that's not a system. Okay? So, how do you figure this out? Well, it's really simple. You got to call a recruiting system. I call it the 3-step plan. If you talk to people in language that they understand, that's comfortable, they'll get it. Step 1, we talk to people, right, and strike interest. Okay, that's what we do at step 1. At step 2, we show them our stuff, right? And then at step 3, we collect a decision. By the way, as an aside, okay, I have never been involved in any industry, and Dave and I, my beautiful wife, the fabulous Dave, we've been fortunate enough to earn 6 figures now in 6 completely different industries. And one of the reasons is we know what the job is. The distributor's job is to collect decisions. It's not to educate people about the product. It's not to tell the company story. It's not to build relationships. You may do some or all of those things to do one thing, collect a decision. So now we have a system. We talk to people, we show them our business, and we collect a decision. So any business that doesn't take inventory is out of business. So now you have something that you can MMAC. What does that stand for? M means monitor. Watch what you're doing. Again, any business that doesn't take inventory, I was in the food business, folks, and I'm telling you right now, restaurants that didn't take inventory, they're gone within 6 to 12 months without fail. It's the #1 reason they go out. But anyway, so you want to monitor what you're doing, okay? So how many people did you talk to? And the way that you do this, can you see that okay down there, babe? The way that you do this is on one side of an index card with slash marks. Okay, now if you say you're working your business, you tell me you're working your business, let's make it easy, 10 hours a week that you're working your business. Well, I know what that means. That means a minimum of 150 dials. You're going to talk to the person you're trying to reach 16% to 20% of the time, so that's going to be 24 people. Somebody tells me they're working 10 freaking hours a week on their business, and they talk to 4 people. They're lying. Okay, there's no other way to say it. They're freaking lying, and you got to hold their freaking feet to the freaking fire because they are your business. Okay. So we'll get into this a little bit more, but this is going to give you an indication, right? It's a minimum of $15 an hour, and you're going to reach the person you're trying to reach 16% of the time. So whatever their hours are, you just do a little math. So on one side of the index card, you're putting and they don't have to be NASA accurate, or as Marissa Tomei said in, what was that movie, My Cousin Vinny? Balls on accurate, okay? But you gotta be close, okay? Then you measure, okay? What are you measuring? Well, on the other side of the card, you have, these are dials. On the other side of the card, So this should total about 150 if someone's working 10 hours a week. On the other side of the card is a simple thing called caps. Okay, so I'll put this right here for you. The index card goes this way, CAPS. How many people did you talk to? Again, the slash marks, you get a total for the week, 21. Okay, how many appointments did you set? 2. How many presentations did you make? 0. How many sales did you make? 0. So now, this is measure, monitor, you're going to adjust so you can control your business. Okay, so in this person's case, he is making the calls, he is talking to people, but he sucks here. He really sucks here. So I'm going to help him. And you can grab our free skills and learn how to get a yes in less. I'll put a link down there, get you a yes 80 to 90% of the time instantly. So now what about, let's take another example. Guy is, his contacts is 21, right? He set 16 appointments, okay? Presentations, he made 1, and sales, he made 1. Well, this is where this guy sucks, is actually getting them to show up, and we have a skill for you there too, right? So I know that's what I'm going to adjust, is where this tells me, which is what? This is a system, so I am going to monitor the process, right, and measure it against other people on the team. Now, let's take one more example, CAPS, okay, 21. He set 16 appointments, he made 14 presentations, and he made 1 sale and got 1 customer. By now you know where he sucks. He sucks right here. And your job is not to criticize him because he sucks. Your job is to help him hands-on. So make sure you get on the Go 90 Grow wait list. We'll be back in the fall with that course, because what we do is we help people with finite skills adjust that. In the meantime, free network skills will do it. So a system is a procedure, process, or method, a course of action designed to achieve a specific result. And what's the specific result you should be looking for? People on your team being able to be effective at step 1, 2, and 3 without you. And if you don't monitor, measure, so that you can adjust and help them control your business, then you're going to be like everybody else out there, wondering why it's not happening for you. Really simple. Here's what I'd like to know. What's your company system? Has this been helpful for you? Leave a comment down below. And if you want, I tell you right now, people thrive under pressure. Put pressure on yourself. Get this to everybody on your team so they'll want you to do this for them. And then what are you doing? Taking everybody's inventory. It's a beautiful thing, and they come together. Boom! And you'll be on the beaches of the world. All right, peace be the journey. Tell me what you think.